Imagine a kid getting bullied every single day at school, so badly that he starts lifting weights at just 12 years old just to feel safe. That same scared little boy will one day stand in front of 100,000 people, lift the heaviest champions in the world above his head, and become the most loved and most hated wrestler on the planet at the same time. He will break world records that have nothing to do with wrestling, grant more dying children's wishes than any human being in history, and then walk away from the ring to become a Hollywood movie star earning $80 million. This is not a movie. This is the real life of John Felix Anthony Cena. And by the end of this video, you will understand why millions of people all over the world still scream, "Let's go Cena," while the other half scream, "Cena sucks," and why both sides are actually right. Sit back, because this is the full untold story, from a bullied boy to a living legend, starting right now. Let's begin. Chapter 1: The Boy Who Was Scared to Go to School. April 23, 1977. A small town called West Newbury in Massachusetts, USA. A baby boy is born and his parents name him John Felix Anthony Cena. He is the second of 5 brothers. Dan is older, and Matt, Steve, and Sean come after him. 5 wild boys in one house. Life is loud, fun, and full of wrestling on the living room floor. But outside the house, things are not easy for little John. Kids at school bully him. They make fun of his big ears, his glasses, everything. John hates going to school. Some days he feels sick in his stomach just thinking about it. One day, when he is only 12 years old, he makes a decision that will change his entire life. He walks into his garage, finds some old rusty weights that belong to his dad, and starts lifting. Every single day after school, while other kids are playing video games, John is in the garage doing push-ups, pull-ups, and lifting anything heavy he can find. By the time he is 15, he is already bigger and stronger than most grown men. The bullying stops, but something else starts, a fire inside him. He discovers that when he trains hard, he feels powerful. He feels in control. He feels like nothing can stop him. That feeling will never leave him for the rest of his life. Chapter 2: From football star to broke in California. John goes to a private boarding school called Cushing Academy. He becomes the captain of the football team. Colleges love him. He gets a full scholarship to Springfield College in Massachusetts. There he studies exercise physiology, basically, how the human body gets strong. He becomes an All-American football player. Number 54. The center. The guy who protects the quarterback. In 1998 he graduates with honors. Life looks perfect, but John has a dream bigger than football. He wants to become a professional wrestler. His friends laugh. His family is worried. Wrestling is fake, they say. You will make no money. But John doesn't listen. He packs one small bag, says goodbye to his mom crying at the door, and drives all the way across America to California with only $500 in his pocket. In California, he trains at a place called Ultimate Pro Wrestling. He sleeps on the floor of the gym some nights because he has no money for rent. He drives limousines at night to pay bills. He works as a cleaner in Gold's Gym for $6 an hour. He eats one meal a day, tuna fish from a can. Most people would quit. John Cena never quits. In the year 2000, he gets his first big break. He becomes the UPW heavyweight champion. A man named Rick Baseman sees him and says, "This kid is special." He sends a tape to the biggest wrestling company in the world, WWF, later called WWE. They call him for a tryout. Chapter 3: The prototype arrives. 2001. John signs a contract with WWE and moves to Louisville, Kentucky, to train in a place called Ohio Valley Wrestling, the minor leagues of WWE. They give him a strange name, the Prototype. Half man, half robot. Silver shorts, weird hair, no personality. He wins the OVW Heavyweight Championship, but nobody in the big WWE knows who he is yet. June 27, 2002. A day that changes everything. On live television, Kurt Angle, an Olympic gold medalist, says, "I dare anyone backstage to come out and fight me." A 25-year-old kid with short hair and black trunks walks out. Nobody knows his name. He grabs the mic and says, "Ruthless aggression," and slaps Kurt Angle across the face. That kid is John Cena. That moment is the birth of a superstar. Chapter 4: The Doctor of Thugonomics. the rapper that changed WWE forever. For the first year, WWE doesn't know what to do with John Cena. He loses most matches. Fans don't care. Then one night on a bus ride, John starts freestyle rapping with other wrestlers. He is actually really good. The next week on TV, he comes out wearing a basketball jersey, a cap turned backwards, and starts roasting his opponent with rap lyrics. Something crazy happens, the crowd goes wild. WWE gives him a new character, the Doctor of Thugonomics. He carries a microphone like a weapon. He insults everyone, The Undertaker, Big Show, even the boss Vince McMahon. Lines like, "Your mama's so fat, when she sits around the house, she sits around the house." Kids love it, adults hate it. In 2004, he beats Big Show at WrestleMania 20 to win his first major title, the United States Championship. John Cena is now impossible to ignore. Chapter 5 WrestleMania 21, the night he became the face of WWE. April 3, 2005. Los Angeles, California. WrestleMania 21. John Cena vs. JBL for the WWE Championship. If he wins, he becomes the top guy. If he loses, he goes back to the middle. 70,000 people are watching. Cena hits his finishing move, the Attitude Adjustment, back then called the Foo, and pins JBL. He wins the WWE Championship for the first time. He spins the belt in the middle like a DJ. That spinner belt becomes the most famous championship in wrestling history. At 27 years old, John Cena is now the biggest star in the biggest wrestling company on earth. Chapter 6 You Can't See Me, the album, the catchphrase, the movement. 2005 is insane. He releases a rap album called You Can't See Me. It goes platinum. The main song, My Time Is Now, becomes his entrance music forever. He starts doing the You Can't See Me hand wave in front of his face. Kids all over the world copy it. He dyes his hair blonde, wears colorful shirts, wristbands, and jorts, jean shorts. Love him or hate him, every single person knows who John Cena is. Chapter 7 The Super Cena Era, when half the world started hating him. From 2005 to 2015, John Cena becomes the unbreakable hero. He wins the WWE Championship 13 times, more than anyone except Ric Flair. He main events WrestleMania 7 times in a row. He beats Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Edge, Randy Orton, Batista, CM Punk, The Rock, everyone. He kicks out of finishes at 2.9 every single time. He bleeds, he fights, he never stays down. Little kids worship him, but teenagers and adults start booing. They call him Super Cena. They say he is boring. They say WWE protects him too much. Stadiums split in half. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. It becomes the loudest chant in wrestling history. John hears the hate every night, but he smiles and keeps going. Chapter 8 The Darkest Year, Injury, Depression, and Comebacks. October 2007. John tears his pectoral muscle completely off the bone. Doctors say he will be out for 1 year, maybe forever. 3 months later, just 93 days, he returns at the Royal Rumble 2008 and wins the whole thing. The crowd explodes. Even the haters have to respect him. But behind the smile, John is struggling. He later admits he was depressed. He felt the pressure of being the face of a billion-dollar company. He could never take a day off. He could never lose cleanly. He could never show weakness. But he keeps pushing. Chapter 9 Once in a Lifetime, Beating The Rock. 2012 and 2013 are legendary. The Rock, the biggest movie star in the world, comes back to wrestle. He says John Cena is not on his level. WrestleMania 28, Once in a Lifetime. 70,000 fans in Miami. Cena loses. 1 year later, WrestleMania 29. Cena beats The Rock clean in the middle of the ring to win his 11th world title. He proves the haters wrong again. Chapter 10 Make-A-Wish, the record that means more than any championship. While all this is happening, something beautiful is going on backstage. Sick children from Make-A-Wish want to meet their hero, John Cena. He says yes every single time. Rain, pain, tired, doesn't matter. By 2022, he grants his 650th wish, more than any athlete or celebrity in history. Many of these kids are fighting cancer. Some of them pass away months later. John keeps every wristband they give him. He has a room full of them. He says granting wishes is the most important thing he has ever done. Chapter 11 Hollywood Calls, From Wrestler to Movie Star. 2015. John starts getting movie offers. First big role, Amy Schumer's boyfriend in Trainwreck. People laugh, they say he is actually funny. Then Bumblebee, Blockers, Fighting with My Family. 2021 he plays Peacemaker in The Suicide Squad. The director James Gunn loves him so much that he creates an entire TV series just for the character. Peacemaker Season 1 becomes a massive hit. Suddenly John Cena is not just a wrestler anymore. He is a real Hollywood actor. Fast and Furious 9, Fast X, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Barbie movie cameo, You Still Can't See Him, and dozens more. By 2025 his movies have made over $2 billion worldwide. Chapter 12 The Farewell Tour 2025, the final chapter. July 2024. Money in the Bank. In front of his hometown crowd in Canada, John Cena walks out and shocks the world. He announces that 2025 will be his last year wrestling. He will have one final Royal Rumble, one final Elimination Chamber, one final WrestleMania. He wants to say thank you to the fans who carried him for 23 years. He promises over 40 final matches. At WrestleMania 41 in April 2025, he wins the undisputed WWE Championship for the 17th time, breaking every record possible. The same kid who was scared to go to school is now the greatest of all time. Chapter 13 The Man Behind the Character. John Cena is now 48 years old. He is married to a beautiful Canadian engineer named Shay Shariatzadeh. They keep their life very private. He has no children. He says he is selfish with his time and wants to give everything to the fans. He wakes up at 4:30 every morning to train. He still lifts heavier weights than most 25-year-olds. He speaks fluent Mandarin Chinese. He learned it just to talk to his fans in China. He has over 650 tattoos, including "Never Give Up" on his chest. His net worth is over $80 million, but he still answers fan mail himself. Final chapter, Why We Will Never Forget John Cena. Some people love him because he was their childhood hero. Some people hate him because he won too much. But everyone respects him because he never gave up, not once. From a bullied boy lifting weights in a cold garage, to driving limos with no money, to hearing 80,000 people boo him every night for 10 years, to granting wishes for dying children, to becoming a movie star, to walking away on his own terms as the greatest champion ever. John Cena taught us one simple thing. When life knocks you down, and it will, you get back up. You adjust your wristbands, you look the world in the eye, you wave your hand in front of your face, and you keep moving forward. Thank you, John Cena. Thank you for never giving up on us, even when half of us gave up on you. This is the complete story of the man they said we couldn't see, but the man the whole world will never forget. If this video touched your heart, do me a favor, drop a like, leave a comment with your favorite John Cena moment, and subscribe because I make long stories like this every single week.